is Innocent Sponsor Kiza.
Let's listen to him, guys, please.
I'm a student at Ubuntu Coastal College, which is at FET. My speech today will be talking about the issue of education in relation to Ubuntu. I will start by quoting one of the famous poets by the name of T.S. Eliot. He says, I quote, "Education has been dominated by the idea of getting on. Individuals want education not to acquire wisdom, but just to get on. Nations want education to get better than others. And the class and gender wants it to get better than other classes or hold their own classes together." What I want to say is, today education does not play the most prominent role as it should in our society. By that I mean the rates of graduates at universities is decreasing each year. Why is that? I think it's because of their curriculum. The curriculum that is currently being applied to students is teaching them that they should be dependent. They are not taught to be entrepreneurs. We are taught, our curriculum teaches us to be dependent on the other people. That is not what Ubuntu should be like. You shouldn't be dependent on other people to make decisions for you. And another thing, I don't see Ubuntu in teachers because recently they went on strike. And when you think of it, during the time when they should be preparing their students for exams, they go on strike. Where is Ubuntu on that? And I think we as students of the academics that are in our midst are selfish because we share these ideas.
Please listen to him, guys, please.
We share these ideas among ourselves. We don't go to the grassroots where the idea of Ubuntu should start, because you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So we should apply these concepts on the younger generations. And I think it should start at the primary level to teach students the concept of Ubuntu. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we have to grill him. He's not going to leave without being grilled. We saw yesterday how our professor Tony was grilled. People disagreeing with what she was saying and then her responding to explain to people. That's what happens to you when you're a speaker. So you must get used to it. He's got to get a question. Okay, there's one there, and there's another one. Okay, start there. No, let's start there. Let's start there.
Okay, good morning to everyone. My name is Pilile. Okay, I've got a question for you. You said that the curriculum that is taught now is teaching people to be independent. I mean, dependent on the people. Which curriculum do you prefer?
Unfortunately, I'm not in the Department of Education. But I've got some suggestions.
That's what I was asking.
I think the curriculum should be inclusive of the people who are going to be, that curriculum that's going to be applied upon. Because I think that the curriculum that is being applied to students now is imported from, I think America or something. Like OBE, it's failed. And now I think they're bringing in a new curriculum, which I don't think will succeed. As they said, we are among the top 5 in the world in terms of the quality of education, but the quality of graduates is not that convincing.
I think our second comment, could those people who wanted to ask questions raise their hands so that I don't miss them? Okay, you, and then you, and then you. Yeah, that's all. Still a bit of time, guys.
I am Angel Tony from the Coastal College. Brother, you mentioned that the teachers do not apply the principle of Ubuntu when they go on strike. Do you think the government apply the principle of Ubuntu when it doesn't give what the teachers want?
My sister, I believe that teaching is a calling. Teaching is a calling. So you are a parent to those students. You should solve your problems at the boardroom, I think.
My question is that you say that this current curriculum is making students to be dependent. The principles of Ubuntu, I believe, is that we must all depend on each other so that we all can succeed. But now you say we must change that so that we can be independent for ourselves. But now, as people are independent, then they will not know the needs of others. So what will your curriculum address in terms of knowing other people's situations so that they can help themselves and also others?
I was speaking in terms of when you depend on someone, if that someone doesn't meet your standards, you start complaining because you expected more from that person.
Excuse. Okay. I think you can't be independent with somebody else. You must be independent to yourself, because you cannot do that. You have to believe in yourself before you do anything. And the thing is, you don't answer the question, you run away from questions. I'm
going to ask you this one, defend. Do you want to defend her? Do you want to defend him? Do you want to defend your brother?
My brother, you're doing very well.
Yes.
Another comment before I ask another speaker to come.
There's something going on here that I've noticed. You see, some of us are making comment about the OBE education and we don't understand it. I'm a product of the OBE. I finished my matric last year. So I grade 3 as a matric. I do understand what it means and what it seeks from other people. What my brother is trying to say, we must be independent, not depend on other people, is that the OBE says a certain percentage to a student, a certain percentage to a parent, a certain percentage to a teacher.